The Roblox situation has escalated quite precipitously in the past couple of days because within, the last 2 weeks or so, well, now you have a petition hitting 110,000 signatures calling for the resignation of the CEO. You've got a lawsuit that we're going to be getting into, and honestly, the reputation of this brand has gone from absolutely sterling to absolutely a garbage in record time. Okay, stocks, last time I seen them, they were down about 10%, which is absolutely wild. All because they decided to ban somebody doing some decent work, resulting in a quite tangible benefit for the overall community, and siding with the people that he's trying to get locked up. That's a very interesting take, and it's a bold move. It's a bold move, Cotton. And well, we've seen how it paid off, and well, it's that. Let's just say, fucking Chuck Norris. As the controversial cacophony continues with Roblox, disgruntled gamers worldwide have poured onto a petition to demand the removal or resignation of Roblox CEO David Baszucki. Sure. In less than 10 days, the petition has racked up more than 110,000 signatures, and more are coming in with every passing minute. This is all in response to the recent, but not the first, complaint regarding Roblox's handling of child safety protocols and the control of predatory action on the platform, and specifically over the past month or so, with a lot of governments and institutions and advocacy groups saying, won't somebody please think of the children? It's quite odd, just how Roblox finds themselves navigating this minefield. But it's impossible to know what the strategy is for the Roblox team at present, but 110,000 signatures and counting can't be ignored. In the petition, a clear explanation has been outlined. Roblox is supposed to be safe and creative space for children, but under the leadership of CEO David Baszucki, that safety has been reportedly compromised. Instead of prioritizing the protection of young users, a Roblox corporation continues to allow harmful and exploitative behavior to thrive on this platform with little accountability or transparency. Children are being exploited and exposed to dangerous content, all while Roblox executive leadership turns a blind eye. If nothing changes, this pattern of negligence will continue, and more children will be hurt. This is not just about poor leadership. This is about child safety. So yes, over the weekend I did a video outlining the impetus of this recent round of criticism, capping it off with, the former host of the, what was it on? What was it, a Dateline segment it started off as? But it eventually, snowballed out into a life of its own. But To Catch a Predator, Chris Hansen, and he has gone on to confirm that he's going to be working on a documentary surrounding all of the creepy stuff going on behind the scenes at Roblox. Yes, Chris Hansen himself working on a documentary diving into the state of play in the world of Roblox, and he's also working hand in hand with the likes of Schlep, the guy who ended up getting banned because his work previously finding predators using Roblox as their interactive playground. His work has led to the arrest of not one, not two, but 6 individuals. And seeing this vigilante work instead of Roblox empowering these people to get access to more beneficial tools, the ones that Roblox and their safety and standard groups would have access to, I decided to ban the likes of Schlep and, get rid of vigilantes because it creates an unsafe place for people. So it's like, okay, cool. We know what you're saying, and it's interesting, right? Because a lot of these PR departments, they don't understand what they're saying, and even what they don't say can be strongly inferred and extrapolated upon as well. This just happens to be one of the most prominent examples right now. And this has led to a proper lawsuit being filed by the Attorney General of Louisiana, and it has now elicited response from Roblox, to legal outcry and online disgust as Louisiana files a lawsuit. Things are looking more difficult for the makers of Roblox, the popular game aimed at children, which has become not only a sandbox for imagination, but yes, a sandbox for predators. Roblox is claiming they handled more than 1 billion reports of potential harm last year alone. So why wouldn't you welcome these do-gooders and empower them to help you out? Interesting. State of Louisiana is now getting involved in protecting minors playing the game and sending a message to other video games. The newest legal action comes amid outrage from consumers over Roblox banning and censoring user Schlep, who assisted law enforcement in arresting at least 6 dangerous individuals who may have been seeking to use the gaming platform to take advantage of children. Today's announcement from the state of Louisiana. Today, Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill announced legal action action against Roblox, #1 gaming site for children and teens. A lawsuit brought in the 21st Judicial District of Louisiana shows that through its online gaming service, Roblox has and continues to facilitate the distribution of inappropriate content aimed at children, which exploits Louisiana's children, knowingly and intentionally fails to implement basic safety protocols to protect children users from predators, and knowingly and intentionally fails to provide notice to parents and child users of its dangers. And yeah, this isn't a case where, oh, this is an M-rated game. You just, even still, like, these type of predators trying to meet up with people in real life, that's not really excusable in an M-rated game, but this is very much an all-ages game, so that defense kind of falls flat on its face. The company reports 20% of users are under the age of 9, 20% are 9 through 12, 16% are 16 through 16, and then 44% are 17 years or older. So yeah, a majority of players are under the age of 16. Arguably, 2/3, 3/5 of the user base are under legal age. So of course, man, to some child bride seekers that aren't getting encouraged by the lack of reporting and enforcement by certain European countries, this looks like, an absolute gold mine. So of course, why wouldn't they be taking advantage of something that has statistics like this? But yes, at the same time, Louisiana is taking action. Roblox has ignited controversy by banning vigilante creators who pose, as minors, to bait suspected criminals. Roblox counters such vigilante activity, creates an unsafe environment, normalizes harmful chat behaviors, and can delay proper reports to the company and law enforcement. It says it has reviewed more than 1 billion user reports last year and submitted 24,522 reports to NCMEC in 2024. The broader context has only intensified. Mainstream outlets have tied the vigilante bans and the Louisiana action into a single safety crisis engulfing the platform, with lawmakers and advocates pressing Roblox to prove its protections work for the roughly 111 million daily users, more than 1/3 of whom are under 13 years of age. Exactly. And yeah, like I said before, if you of the billion reports are handing off 24,000 of said reports to law enforcement agencies, wouldn't you be welcoming some help? I would think so. But I'm sure they're going to have a very well thought out response once they eventually, respond to said lawsuit, because they're going to have to at this point in time. But in the meantime, they can very easily fund their defense for this lawsuit because Visa and MasterCard continue to support Roblox, which, I'm never calling for the cancellation or the deplatforming or the debanking of anybody. It's just, censoring adult games on Steam while funding a predator playground. Exactly. If you're going to do one thing with your right hand, your left better be incongruence. Otherwise, you're going to get called out for it. Because this isn't Visa, MasterCard, and other payment processors. Because PayPal is also pressuring other groups. And, is it Steam abroad? Certain countries, they can no longer use PayPal. It's mostly because, Visa and MasterCard are pulling the strings behind the scenes, even though they promise us, like, totally, truly, guys, we're not doing this stuff. Believe us, we put out a social media statement. But it shows the hypocrisy. When people are actively and provably being put at risk, they will go ahead and turn a blind eye. But when these metaphorical, theoretical women and children could potentially be put at risk because of these graphic novel games, these anime titty games that 6 people play at a time, some of them could end up spurning and encouraging dangerous activity towards them. Won't somebody please think of the women and children? Well, apparently, that's not coming out of Visa and MasterCard. Because they got some cash to make. They got some profits to skim off the top. So let this serve as a reminder. They might try. All of these big corporations will go ahead and moralize to you that they really care about their consumers. They want to be on the right side of the history whenever it comes to certain important societal or political issues. But when the rubber hits the road, when it all comes down to dollars and cents, they're just as corrupt as everyone else. So with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.